Good morning, Western Slope. Happy Monday. I'm Dalen Brazelton. Let's talk about your weather. Folks, it's the first full week of 2026, and we are kicking things off on the right foot, seeing some moisture potential building for western Colorado, and it's only for the morning hours, so you get the best of both worlds. You get a little bit of rain, and then you get a nice, beautiful afternoon as well. Taking a look behind me on America's Mattress Live Tower Cam, we're seeing that cloud coverage already starting to build around the region, although we can see the mountains, so things kind of lightening up over on that side. However, some fog being reported on the western side of our forecasting region, heading over towards Fruita and over by the monument. So kind of an intriguing one to say the least to kick things off. About a 50% chance of showers for the morning, and then as we head into the afternoon, that really begins to dissipate. Meanwhile, if you're excited for that to return, well, you won't have to wait too terribly long. Wednesday, expected to start seeing more of those chances of rain and mixed with some snowfall as well. So kind of bringing those temperatures down a little bit. We're seeing some winter weather advisories issued for Routt County, but not much else going on weather-wise around the western slope. So let's talk about what we're seeing right now. Starting with our live powder cam, we're starting to finally see that snowfall dissipate and start to decrease over the course of the next couple of hours. We're just expecting to see that cloud coverage and then a pickup of wind speed. We were seeing quite a bit of snowfall, but none of it really stuck around, nothing on that snow stake accumulation wise. So just a little bit interesting in those higher elevations over the course of the last 3 hours on our satellite and radar. We slowly saw that making its way towards the east, and then same thing happening up on the monument as well, pushing into the San Juan region, just some of that moisture in the higher elevations. Now you may notice that it feels like it should be raining out, but it hasn't really rained too terribly much. What's going on with that? Well, we're seeing the jet stream bring in a lot of that moisture in from the southwest, but because of how warm and dry it is on the surface level, it's kind of concentrated up high right now. But as we start to see that get more and more saturated, then we're going to start to see that push its way into the valleys itself. We're still seeing a little bit of that scattered shower potential in the valley, but for the most part, things have remained relatively dry around the region. We're expecting to see that change hopefully in a couple of hours. We're waking up right now to 41 degrees in Grand Junction as well as Delta. Low 40s as well for Paonia. Then you got Nucla and Montrose in the mid 40s. Glade Park seeing 39 degrees. It's a relatively warm start to the morning, but that's kind of been the case for the last month or so. So par for the course at the very least. We've got a nice gradual increase in temperature from there, peaking around 50 degrees. That's going to be about 3 to 4 p.m. And then those chances for showers, folks, they officially started about 6 a.m., but we probably won't see that until a little bit later for the valley itself. Those higher elevations, though, could get interesting, so just a heads up for that. Getting into the 40s a little bit after 9 a.m. For that Cozy Cat forecast, we got Tigger hanging out with us this week. And if you would like to maybe see your cat featured on the forecast, send me an email at dbrazelton@krextv.com or send a message on Facebook or Instagram at BrazeltonWX. Chances for rain and showers dominate the morning with that wind speed slowly starting to pick up, seeing around 10 miles an hour. And then we start to see for the afternoon that increases even more so. Those mid 40s by 11 a.m. Things are going to be feeling pretty cozy here today, folks, especially in those higher elevations. We'll see that wind start to pick up slowly but surely over the course of the day itself. Not going to be anything too terribly crazy, but you got areas like Nucla and Montrose, for example, hanging out close to those double digits pretty consistently for the morning. And then as we head into the afternoon, that starts to make its way a little bit more so towards the east, where you got areas like Aspen and the Gunnison Basin joining that double-digit party. Winds could be gusting around 15 to 20 miles an hour for today, and that's basically what you can expect for the afternoon. No moisture presented at this point in time. As we look ahead, though, with that Discovery Auto Group 7-day forecast, we're sitting close to 50 degrees for the first half of the week, and then we get some snow introduced into the region, and that's going to cool things down pretty significantly. I mean, take a look at the end of the week for Montrose, folks. We go from 30 degrees overnight tonight to 16 degrees Saturday night. So that moisture is going to be bringing in a lot cooler temperatures, and we're finally getting a break from those above average temperatures that have been here for about a month.